To write a new message, click on the red Compose button. You'll see that the window that appears is sort of sitting on top of your inbox. You don't have to actually click between two separate windows like we did in our old email. So I can begin typing a name. So if I wanted to send an email to Marla, I could type in her name and it would auto-suggest other people that have these letters in their name. I just want to point out, if a name is in all caps, that is a student, so beware of sending messages to students if you don't mean to. I'm actually going to send this message to myself, so I type in the name, click on it, and it's added. And then I have my options to carbon copy and blind carbon copy here. I could continue adding more names there, but I'm just going to move on to my subject. Okay, so this is the body of my message, and if I want to make changes to the text, I can actually highlight it and click on this A with the underline here. These are my formatting options. So if I click, it will give me all the options that you see similar in your old email. So I can actually change the font, I can change the color, so I can format everything there. Here I have my attachment options. So attaching files and emails through our Google account is a little bit different. If you want to actually pull a file from your computer, you can click on the paperclip. I would definitely recommend that you go ahead and pull things from Google Drive. Or when you're working in Google Drive, you click on the blue share button. So we want to move away from attaching files the old way and really use those collaborative tools that we have with Google Drive and Gmail. So I would attach here. So if I click here, it will allow me to either upload, or I can click on my drive and pull any of the files that I currently have inside of my drive. I'm going to cancel for right now, but your attachment button is right here when you go over the paperclip. You'll also see attach money. That goes with a Google Wallet account, which we're not going to use for our school. You could also insert a photo or insert a link. If you actually type a link, let me show you. Like if I do google.com, this is not a link right now. I can't, if I send this to somebody, they can't click on it. So if I want to make it a link, I have to highlight the text, go down to the attach and click on attach link, and then you can see it gives me this underline and it says go to link google.com, and I can actually edit the link there. So a little bit different than our old email. You can also insert pictures and smiley faces and calendar invitations here. Okay, so let's say I'm working on my email and class starts and I'm not done. What I can actually do is I can just close the message. And in our old email, you would have to tell it to save as a draft. Gmail will assume that if you close an email before you send it, it will save it as a draft. So here I have inbox, starred, important, sent, and then drafts, and you can see it's bold and has the number 1. So I have one draft email. If I open it, there's my email. I click, and then everything that I was working on is still here. When I'm ready, I can actually click send, and the message has been sent. And now you can see there's no 1 next to drafts. If I click on inbox, drafts is no longer bold, and I can find that email inside of sent mail. And there's that email that I sent.